So the archaeologist said the fact that the ancient Egyptians and the Maya both built pyramids is often taken as evidence of a historical link between old and new world civilizations that is earlier than any yet documented. But while these buildings are similar to each other, there are important differences in both design and function. The Egyptians were exclusively tombs for rulers, whereas the Mayan pyramids were used as temples. This shows conclusively that there was no such link between old and new world civilization.
All right, so what is our conclusion?
The conclusion is there's no link.
That this shows that there was no such link. And what is our reasoning for that?
The different usage of the
Yes.
pyramids.
There are important differences. Do you think that that is good support that there's no such link between the two?
No.
Why not?
Well, it's just one part of their civilization.
Yeah, exactly. Like just because there's some differences doesn't mean that there's not other evidence that shows that there is. Awesome. All right, so what we want to do when we go through these answer choices, ask ourselves, does this happen and is it a problem? So go read A.
Wait, what do you mean by like, does this happen?
Like, does it actually happen in our stimulus? So
Gotcha.
like, do we like, so for example, the A says the argument equivocates with respect to the term evidence. So do we equivocate the word evidence in our argument ever?
No.
No. So like we don't have like two different like meanings for the word evidence. So if we say
Mm-hmm.
no to one of these questions, we get to cross it off.
Oh, these one I hate these ones, especially with the timer. These ones are probably my worst.
All right, so does this argument appeal to emotion rather than reason?
No.
Yeah, we don't appeal to emotion at all, so we can cross this one off.
I mean, unless he's like pretty fired up about it, but
Yeah, we don't appeal. We don't.
it's not in all caps.
We're not like this. There's no link because it hurts their feelings that there would be a link. Like no.
Um, I mean, it doesn't assume the conclusion.
Yeah, so this is circular reasoning,
Yeah.
and yeah, we don't assume. Like we don't say there is like we don't believe there to be a link, therefore there is no link. Like yeah, no. Okay, what about D?
I mean, it's pretty clear.
Yeah,
There's
we
no
have
like,
no vague or imprecise words. Excellent.
and then E is what we talked about earlier.
Yeah, like we're like, how do we know that there's not other evidence that proving that there is this link?
Mhm.
So does it happen? And is it a problem that we don't think about the fact that there could be other evidence? Absolutely. So since we answer yes to both of these questions, E is going to be our answer.